Yeah, this Trail Rider 570. I'm doing something a little different here today. I've been posting videos of my Axial crawler, the AX24. This is it. If you notice, it uses the XC1 body. I have a lot of aftermarket pieces on it. I will go through it. This is the radio you get with it when you order it as a ready to run. You get the radio, the car, this charger. You get one battery with it. It's a Reaction 350. It's a 2S battery. In other words, a 2-cell. It runs the car about 20 minutes or so on a charge. This particular one here, if you get them, you touch the body and it's kind of bouncy. You notice it doesn't do that. Well, I got aftermarket stuff on it to stop it from doing that. It made it lowered it down. So it's got, and I'll go through some of the things I've done to it. The body come with it. This is the standard body. It has the boat sides here, or rock sliders. Then on the bottom here, I have a weighted, this is brass skid plate right here. That's a weighted plate I put in there. I'm trying to get the weight down low in this thing. If you notice too, I have steel drive shafts or aluminum drive shafts in it. It has, in here, I've installed wheel weights on all 4 wheels. Then at the differential here, the differential cover is brass as well, because what I'm trying to do is get it heavier. So I'm not done with mods to it. I got a few other things I'm waiting on. Like I got some Krakens over here that I'm waiting for the rims to mount them to. Then Injora is where I get a lot of these parts from. This is Injora. All the brass, the weights are Injura. The steering linkage front and rear is aluminum as well. And this is from Red. I can't see what I'm thinking here. Ramp Crass is the company that does these, the linkage, the aluminum linkage here. Then it has, which I just noticed something. Yeah, I did. I installed that backwards. I also run the Emax servo with the aluminum servo horn on it. Then it has the Endura shock kit, which shocks these aren't held. That's held on with Velcro too. The body is. The shocks aren't really what you think of in an RC car. They are just for looks. They help stop it, because something like this, there's no fluids in them or anything like that. They're just friction, and they're telescoping. In other words, the one ram is smaller than the next one, and that way it lets it go to full droop. Which I got it set really soft right now, but when you buy it, it sits about that high, and you can see it. I got it so that the trailing arms are straight. I've also installed the Emax servo in the back with aluminum horn, and the ramp crab steering linkage set, and as well as got the Endura, and it also has the wheel weights in the back, but I don't have the aluminum spindles or hubs right here. These are the stock ones. Then what I've done also, it's got brass nuts that work in conjunction with the hubs that are in it, and to hold the wheels on. Then let's see here. The battery compartment is kind of in a good spot, but if you got big fingers like I do, you got to take your wires. What I do is I run the wires up and through the bulkhead area here. I catch it just right, and this is the hard part. I know we're dealing with a small scale here. Then I catch it, then I pull it up. Then as I pull it up, this is the big plug is your charged wire, by the way. As I pull it up, then I just kind of, to get it to go the right angle, right direction, I give her 180 and I'll spin it and I'll slide it in there. Then you close that. Then you got this little pin here that goes in it. Just like that. This thing also has rock lights on it. When I power it up here, I'll show that to you how those work. They're actually quite bright in it. Like I said, this has got a 1S LiPo. This has a dynamite motor in it. This is a stock motor. I do have a different motor. It's a more torqueier motor coming for it. I don't know if you saw in the videos, I was playing around with it, climbing. I was at 52, 53 degrees of angle on that sheet I was climbing on. That was a 4-foot long piece, and it was spinning wheels, but it was climbing up. And these are the stock tires that come on in the rims, and these are oh, there's a name for them here. I saw it today. They're rock lizards. There you go. And they're rock lizard tires. To turn this thing on, you always, obviously, you're going to turn the radio on, and you'll see a red light. Then right here on the this is a 2-in-1 controller. In other words, it has a speed controller and the receivers all in one. Usually the smaller stuff, they tend to do that. Turn this on, you can see the rock lights come on. And like we have front wheel steer, and if I go down one, I have 4-wheel steer. Then if I go up one, it goes back to front wheel steer. Then if I go, trying to remember how I did this, there's crab. You make a crab. So it has all those functions built into the radio. Then go back to front wheel steer. So it's $145 to get one of these on Amazon. They're a great little truck for playing in the wintertime. You're stuck in your house like I do when I can't ride my side-by-side as much. And right now it's holidays, I just can't do it. So, but yeah, this is the kit. And obviously I got Endura shocks on it. I got Endura drive shafts. You can see the drive shafts right here. I got control arms, the 4-link arms coming for it. And I got a few other things coming for it. Then, but so far, it's been for its size, it's good. I do have the front end of it overdriven. The front end is about 1 or 2 teeth higher than the back, roughly. So if you're watching the videos, you'll see that the front wheels are spinning pretty good. Then the back doesn't seem to spin as much. That's because it's being overdriven. So, but I do have it overdriven. Like I say, about 20 minutes of run time. It's been, so far, I'm quite impressed with it for its size. Don't let its size fool you. You can see my hand. It's not that big. But this one here, with the mods I got done to it, I've added weight to it, obviously, from stock. This is about a pound. It weighs about a pound. So, and it's pretty fun. You know, I mean, if you got limited space in your house and you want to run, set you up like I did, a pillow course, or get you some sheet styrofoam from a home improvement store and make your own little terrain out of it. It gives you something to do, and it's something your kids can do with you. And like I say, it comes with a radio. Everything you see here, controller. I got a binding lead here somewhere. Over here, it comes with that, and an Allen wrench. So if you had to take it apart, you can. You can also use this to adjust the servo saver. This doesn't have a servo saver on it. I took the servo saver off when I did these servos. So with my expense right now with this kit was $145. I'm about $500 into it. That's the only thing is because you say, oh, I want that part, I want that part. Next thing you know, you're buying all these little parts, and it does add up. So, but I ain't saying it's not worth it. It's pretty fun, and I'm waiting just till spring. Then I'm going to make me a little course to run it on in my backyard here. And I actually ordered me the UTB 18 Axial as well. Then I got another RC coming. It'll be here Tuesday, and that's going to be done as a scale. That's going to be an ongoing thing. That's going to be done just as a scale car. It's not going to be the crawler or a climber. It's just something that I'm going to make look real cool. So, but I thought I'd put this out there to show everybody what I got here. And also your radio. I know it's hard to see on these. On the back, you have adjustments, and you can turn down your throttle. Right here, you can turn down your throttle rate. So if you don't want to go full throttle, if you're doing something, you can turn it down. Here's your throttle rate and your steering rate. So you can adjust them. Then over here we have adjustments as far as this is your steering rate. You can turn down your steering. Here's your throttle adjustment, your steering adjustment. So you can turn down your steering, adjust your steering in. Then this lever here, this button right here, this is how you switch it from two-wheel steer to four-wheel steer to crab function. And it takes 4 batteries down in here, and it's when you order the kit, it comes with batteries. So that's one thing that they tend to Axial does is they tend to give. And this is a Spectrum controller, which is a pretty decent controller. They use it in a lot of the, ready runs, start out cars, but it's been really good. And this is a Spectrum receiver, obviously. Then the motor in it is a Dynamite. At the moment, the turn, I can't remember what it is, but it's a really small motor in there, but it does a really good job. So, but this is what it looks like from the back. And here's the front. The front is weighted. You can, if you look in there, you can see they're black. It's hard to see, but right in here, them are wheel weights. Then these spindles are aluminum as well, or brass, so they're weighted. This is brass, and the mount that this servo is on is brass. So, like I said, I've added. Originally, it was like 8.3 grams, and right now it's sitting at about just over a pound of weight. So I've actually added a lot of weight to it. And these are the stock tires. There's no foam in them, and they do pretty good on it for you're starting out. You want to play around in your yard or play around your house this winter. Because a lot of us, we get stuck sitting in the house all the time. So, but yeah, it's been a fun little car to build. I spent. So far, I got about 3 hours in building it, and I got to pull it back apart when the new motor and plate gets here for it. Then also I got some wheels coming. They're supposed to be here the 5th of December. We'll see how that goes. A lot of this stuff for this I've ordered from Endura is from China. So the aftermarket is good. You just got to be patient when you order this stuff. Like say we're going to replace these arms. All these suspension arms are going to go away. I got metal ones coming for it as well. Then, but this is almost to the end of the build for this. Once I get the motor in it, it'll be done. I'll get the other wheels on it. I've just about put everything on it that you can get right now, short of putting a brushless motor system in. If I do that, then you got to change a bunch of stuff. And quite honestly, I'm not a professional crawler. I just do it for fun. So and so I'm not going to change everything over, just put a brushless motor system in it. So, but that's what it looks like. And like I say, this has got the XC1 body, which is a knockoff from what was it, about 10 years ago? Axial come out with their first crawler, and this is actually a miniature version of that. It has the twin plates on it to hold everything in, and also, if you build one of these, this piece here with the shocks going up and over, you can get that in carbon fiber. And I saw in a video, guy put it on there. There wasn't that much weight savings to the top to deal with, you know. So, and quite right now, I mean, it's not that top heavy. That's why you tend to put the weight towards the front of one of these. I have wheel weights in the back, but I don't have the hubs. But I have the hubs on the front. That's to keep the weight down. That's why I was able to climb like I was. So, but I just wanted to put this review out. As you know, I'm known for RC cars now, but I also have my Polaris 570 that we go trail rides with, and I do how-to videos with that stuff. But it's the holiday time, and I'm taking a break from running it, giving it a break as well. I do have another project sitting in the garage. I'll be going out there and doing that. It's a Polaris Ranger XP 900 that I got to put intake boots on it, and I'm going to change the differential fluid in it for them and check it over for them. So that'll be another video, but I'm still doing the off-road stuff. This is just some fill-in stuff because the holidays. I do have some videos going. And oh yes, by the way, at the time of recording this video, my channel's up for review with YouTube to be monetized. I appreciate everybody who helped me get to the required watch hours and subscribers out there that helped me out to get to this point. I'm truly grateful for this. Even though I have a second monetized channel, this is a totally different channel, and the people are so kind, and where the other channel, I don't know, people tend to be cutthroat sometimes on YouTube. But that being said, I appreciate y'all watching this review of the Axial AX24 crawler. This is a full modded version. I'll be absolutely honest, I never drove this thing out of the box. I brought it home and proceeded to tear it apart as soon as the parts got here. So I never even drove it. So I can't give you a good baseline on what it drove. I can tell you right now that when I got it here and I sit on the table, you tap the top, it dribbled like a basketball. It was just really bouncy. To me, that ain't what I want. So that's when I decided to start going through it. So, but that being said, this is Trail Rider 570 signing off. And as always, goodbye and God bless and happy trails to you.